Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything Caspa, see what is happening with the price of Cas, and of course what is yet to come. So if we're looking at majority of the markets, especially over the last 3 hours, we have seen a little bit of a pullback for a majority of the altcoins. I did make an update about 3 hours ago for, Bonk, and at that time you were seeing majority of the coins, especially altcoins to be specific, that were outpacing BTC. But since then, we have seen Bitcoin retrace a little bit more, which has impacted some of these altcoins, as you can see, and that kind of explains as to why we're seeing a little bit of a minor pullback for some of them. But you're seeing some coins up quite a bit. HBAR absolutely killing it. I'm going to bring out some HBAR updates. I see your guys' comments. We're seeing VeChain back up. You're seeing Beam, Woo. Some coins up quite a bit. So, of course, that is nice to see. But as far as Kaspa is concerned, it's up 0.9% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 1.5% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours. Now, if we're looking at its price right now, it's back at 17 cents, which is really nice, of course. And the market cap is just shy of $4 billion with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 45.3 million. Not bad at all. But before we go into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So we're going to start off with this right here. So I asked you guys, the community. So about 23 hours ago, I asked this. I said 8 more days left until February is over. Which altcoin move was the biggest shock? And honestly speaking, guys, we've seen altcoins absolutely exploding in the month of February. I think as far as altcoins go, of course, Bitcoin has absolutely been ripping, and some handful coins, including Kaspa, have been killing it throughout the bear market. And even late, last year, we saw a lot of altcoins exploding. But, I think overall, the month of February, what we have seen is insane amount of momentum for altcoins in a very, very long time. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys agree, but I don't remember the last time we saw this much momentum for the overall altcoin market. So that is something worthwhile noting. And of course, I asked which was the biggest shocker, and again, guys, there's so many other projects that went crazy, and that's why I give the fifth option as to comment down below, and a lot of people are sharing their thoughts down below. But of course, you can see I gave the option for WorldCoin, VeChain, of course, Fetch, and none other than Kaspa itself. So about 2,800 people voted, and 29% of the votes are showing that the Kaspa move was the biggest shocker. And again, now some of you guys might be like kind of surprised at that, because Kaspa, people are probably thinking is a project that has been extremely hyped throughout late, I would say, Q3 to Q4. That's where the hype factor started playing in. So you might be shocked at that, but let's remember, that Kaspa was pretty much staying stagnant for a month and a half to 2 months before this massive explosion that we did see over the course of the last, 1 to 2 weeks. But before we go into it any further into the charts, let's take a look at what's happening with BTC. So Bitcoin right now, let me switch to the hourly time frame, and let me give you guys an, proper look as to what's happening with BTC right now. So we're going to switch to the hourly, and there we are. So you can see this for yourself. Bitcoin has been ranging between $51,000 all the way up to $52,000. You can pretty much see this for yourself, and we've been ranging since February the 14th. You can see sideways momentum, a lot of volatility, you could say, pretty much. We're seeing a lot of longs and shorts being liquidated. It's of course not crazy amounts of volatility, but I would consider this for the biggest asset class. It's ranging, but of course a lot of longs and shorts being liquidated. But Bitcoin's looking great, to be quite frank with you. Bitcoin is looking amazing. It's trading sideways. And I think, the fact that it started trading sideways, we did see Bitcoin dominance pull lower. We started seeing, people taking profits out of BTC, people moving their positions out of BTC into altcoins. Because let's face it, like I've said, altcoins are killing it right now. Altcoins are killing it. You can pretty much see this for yourself. So that kind of explains as to why we did see Bitcoin dominance pulling down and a lot of altcoins outpacing BTC. But as far as Kaspa is concerned, guys, you're looking at this move. Let's not forget that we were stagnant, like I said, pretty much since December. We started late December, we started staying stagnant, and then boom, just in literally 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, I'd say, we saw Caspa make its run up 92%. And again, as of now, no one really knows what triggered this, what was the catalyst behind this move. But in my opinion, I think whales and massive exchanges are accumulating right now. So let's take it a step further and give you guys a closer look as to what's happening with Caspa and what are some next targets we could be aiming for. So there we are. All right, so if we're looking at Caspa, after it lost the support at the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, we did make a massive wick all the way down to 16 cents. But this wick right here was either a massive amounts of Caspa that was sold on market, like market sell, or it was manipulation, because you can see this for yourself. We fell all the way down to 16 cents, literally touched that support line, and it was picked up really, really quick. So what is this showing us right now? To me personally, this is showing us the strength at 16 cents. A lot of buying pressure around here, because you're looking at an instant jump of about 8%. But what you're starting to see is the price of Caspa is ranging in the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level, right below the 23.6 zone. And before anyone comes out and says, oh, this is it, Caspa is not doing anything at this point, at this point, of course, I'm not going to give you guys a reminder. We're up 92% over the past 2 weeks. And not only that, after a 92% gain, you're seeing a pullback of only 13%. Only 13% pullback, which is absolutely insane. So before anyone comes out and says, oh, Caspa is absolutely going down, it's not moving up, I hope you guys are looking, zooming out and actually seeing what's happening with the price of Caspa, rather than spreading FUD or negativity in the comment section. So what you're seeing is, of course, Bitcoin has pulled down to 51,300, because yesterday you can see we were sitting at 52K, and that is something worthwhile noting. In my opinion, if Bitcoin is able to push back into 52K range, I think Caspa is going to be easily back into the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. I still think that this has more steam left for itself to see more highs before we see that extreme parabolic season for the entire market. I still think Caspa has more momentum in its side, but of course it's really important to range within the 38.2. So some people might be a little mad that it's not in 23.6 fib zone. That's totally okay. It doesn't necessarily have to be in this red zone, which is of course the all-time high territory. Caspa, if it decides to build support within the 38.2 zone, that's all right, because guess what? It's going to strengthen its overall support. So that's how I'm currently taking a look at it, but I'm very confident in my personal opinion that we will see Caspa heading towards new all-time highs before you know it. But let me know down below what you guys think, and appreciate each and every one of your support. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.